But cousins, let's get into a little information. So y'all see this picture of Kendrick, right? So shout out to Framing Genius on Twitter who put me on to this. Shout out to them. So this picture was on my timeline. And of course, like it appears to be like a regular picture. But as you can see, it's Kendrick and this older gentleman. They just chilling, enjoying the day, it looks like. And first of all, I need one of these damn PG Lang hats. So the older man that's in the background is a guy named Roberto Montesilio. I'm probably butchering that last name. Terrible. But he is known as the mayor of the meatpacking district in New York City. And he is also known for creating various films and documentaries on child sex trafficking overseas. And he's been often held as a hero. Him and his team have allegedly rescued a lot of children from sex trafficking. And it's a rumor going around that Kendrick is in the process of working on a human trafficking film, a documentary, which he allegedly has been working on for a while with this Roberto Montesilio guy. And it said that it's been in the process for a few years, and it's possibly was being put together during his hiatus of working on, Mr. Morale, having 2 children, COVID and stuff like that. But they're alleging that he might have been working on this project around that time. And then I found a video from 6 years ago that has our exclusive for members. It is. So I DM Day Free, like, give me a fucking hat. I really DM'd him, y'all. Like, give me a hat. Give me a damn hat and stop playing. So I found this video of Roberto where he's talking about him rescuing over 120 children during his time of filming.
Tell the mayor of meatpacking, and he says he has some new projects going on. Can you talk to us about that?
Yes, I'm doing a pro-immigration feature film as a writer-director. And I'm also doing my 3rd documentary about human trafficking of children. We have rescued 126 kids so far from human trafficking.
So he's working on this film. And he's been working on this film for the last 6 years, y'all. And the film that he's currently working on is called Children of the Night. And it's supposed to be a documentary expose of the trafficking of children from Cambodia, Malaysia, and the Philippines to the United States in the NYC tri-state area for sexual purposes. And so far, during the filming of the film, they rescued a lot of children, and then the homes that they were allegedly going to be sent to have been shut down. And this just reminds me of the Not Like Us video and the hidden gems in the video. Because if y'all remember, these were the scenes that Kendrick referenced from the Not Like Us music video. As we recall, this scene occurs when Kendrick raps, "Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. Better hide your little sister from him." And then the reference photo that they're using for that scene is from 1997 with Mila Jovovich. If you don't know, Mila was in The Fifth Element and Resident Evil. She was discovered at the age of 11 by Jean Luce Burnell and began her career as a model while still a minor. Unfortunately, the guy that she was signed to, he was banned from his agency following a BBC undercover report of abuse in the fashion industry. He then moved to the US and founded MC2 Model Management with funding from Jeffrey Epstein. And then, unfortunately, he was arrested. Well, not unfortunately, fortunately, he was arrested in 2020 He was accused of rape of a minor and under investigation for supplying Epstein with underage girls. 2 months later, he was found dead in prison where he hung himself, similar to Epstein. And Mila, for those who don't know, she was married at 16 to a 21-year-old. The marriage ended up being annulled by her mother. But Mila was set to appear in a Welcome to America, a film about child sex trafficking, but the movie ended up not happening. And they ended up changing the movie to be called Trade, but Mila didn't star in it. They ended up taking her out the movie. So, as many of y'all know, Kendrick was living in New York City around the same area where Robert lives in the meat packaging district. So it's a wonder, is Kendrick working on this documentary with Robert, the documentary that is called, what is it called? Children of the Night. So it would not shock me if he has been working with this man for this documentary that's supposed to come out. Mind you, y'all, don't forget the crates in the Not Like Us music video that Kendrick had Kidda and the other guy dancing in front of, where he had the business suits on. So it looks like Kendrick might have a lot of things in the work for 2025, not just the Super Bowl. We already know that he has, oh yeah, yep, exactly. Jaira, he has the South Park movie also coming out. And possibly this movie, this documentary will probably wrap up because they've been working on it for the last 5-6 years. So here these two are chilling, cooling out in NYC. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of this, if Kendrick is actually working on this child trafficking documentary with Roberto. Again, this man has been praised as a hero. He's saved over 120 children, which is insane. So we shall see what comes of it. Olika, I wonder if that man knows something about Drake and others. Oh, he definitely knows something. KK, rabbit hole is still deep. It could go further, I promise. Yeah, man. Miss Coffee, I saw people making fake PG Lane hats on Etsy. I just saying I'm trying to wait for them to release them. Yeah, I definitely saw that as well. But I don't want to buy one from Etsy. I want to buy a real one. You know? But I was tempted. Just that bar, why did you move to New York? Which is so stupid. And it's like, because I can move any fucking where I want to move. Like, who the hell are you to try to put limits on where I can move? Like, what? Jaira, those blind items says Kendrick saved kids on an app. It did. It did. Trying to police where the hell another man can live is crazy. And first of all, Kendrick shot a lot of PG Lane campaigns in New York City with Baby King, as well as he spent a lot of those days working on the Chanel project that he completed at the top of the year. Also, he was on a tour, living in New York and having Winnie and his, yep, it meant they can fly from New York, NYC to yours within 8 hours. 100%. Yeah, I would love to see what comes of this, of Kendrick and this little old man out here fighting crimes, trying to save the world. I would love to see it.